he was very understanding and very nice. I got a little upset. I'm like, okay, you know, anyone who works for you can tell us beforehand. He's like, you didn't.
Because they saw us
started at the very beginning, like, you didn't tell us you were gonna do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you and your employees, maybe not you, your employees saw us with a bunch of cameras.
Yeah, they seen us with a whole bunch of shit, bro.
Surprise. Don't act like this. And we've had our shirts.
Is this the owner?
Yeah, it's like they've had their shirts off for an hour, and we've been shooting for an hour. Anybody could have told, hey guys, you can't do this.
I mean, the other guys were shirtless too.
So what, he's gonna kick us out the gym now?
No, he's like, continue, just tone it down. He's understanding, and he's like, yeah, somebody quit and left a review, and he was laughing. He's like,
yo, Chad, do we need to pull up that review?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find it. He's like, you could go right now. I'm not kidding.
Nah, actually, when
you find the review, that is fucked. Like, that is fucked. No, you have to find the review. 2 black guys recording shirtless. I'm quitting the gym.
This is insane. Bro, look at the equipment, bro. How many pieces?
And my bitch got her belly been taking. This OGT bitch made that work on the table. Make the band for myself. Hurry up, fucking late. With that boy in the shelf, we gon' get your hand laid. Top out myself, like 23 Lakers.
Try not to laugh.
Should I go for PR?
Huh? Yeah, let's get it. My phone in the back, niggas hitting back there, so right now I'm motherfucking. All head shots on the rest of the arms, blue sky, get them checks and drawn. Niggas really try to reach, niggas really try to chest it down. Couple bullets in his chest. Boys, I think we're getting mogged today. Okay, I'm not Ronnie Coleman over here, so the hundreds are not getting touched today, but we do a calm like 80 pounds maybe, we'll see.
I'm gonna hit 120s next. 120s.
This guy talking about 120s, bro. Shit. We should call this Battle of the Africans, bro. Nigeria versus Ghana. Put that in the thing. We got the better jollof though, so it's okay.
Craziness. He couldn't even say that with a straight face, bro. Let's go, boy. You touched the hundreds.
Huh?
Touch the hundreds for me.
Touch the hundreds, bro.
Alright, 120s, bro. I never hit 120s before. But I see them right.
120?
They're just looking at me, bro.
Yeah. This guy's aura maxing the 120s, bro.
I've never done this before.
Yo, chat, fake weights or what?
Let's do it.
Let's go up. One. Come on. Up. Serious?
Fuck.
Good shit.
Holy fuck. Nah, that shit's heavy as fuck. That shit's heavy as fuck, bro. Touching the hundreds?
Fuck no.
That girl's looking at you, bro.
Lock in, bro.
Huh?
Just gotta lock in.
You know you wouldn't be saying that with the cameras around. Yo, what are your thoughts on like perfect form? People that are like
perfect form.
What are your thoughts?
In what sense, like form versus weight?
Yeah, what do you think about when people say like, oh, like you should be trying to get perfect form? Do you agree with that or?
I feel like to target the muscle, yes, but like you have to be lifting heavy enough to where like you're actually causing stress to the muscle.
Exactly, exactly.
I think it's a balance of both, you know?
Because usually like, I'm just gonna be real, bro. Usually people that are like obsessed with like perfect form and shit, are people that are skinny as fuck and have no muscle. It's usually those type of people.
Yeah.
And that must tell you something like, yo, like sometimes it's better to put more emphasis on the weight rather than like trying to get this perfect form bullshit. Cause like if you're hitting perfect form, that's great and shit.
Yeah.
But if you're not putting enough tension on the muscle, then what's the point?
I feel like balance of both.
Exactly. You need a balance.
Yeah.
That's why just try to get good form to where you're not injuring yourself. And then try to put more emphasis on the weight and shit. That's what I think.
How do you feel about like the science-based lifting approach versus like the more like bodybuilding style? Like,
I never really followed him, but like I feel like a lot of the stuff he says is like true. Like it can help you, but like again, all this science shit. If you're not putting in weight, if you're not going as heavy as possible, then you're doing yourself a disservice.
I agree. That's almost full stacking it. Chad, am I cooked? We gotta nerf him or some shit, bro. This nigga is like me on steroids, bro. I don't know.
Maybe I am on steroids.
Yo.
What do you think about steroids? What do you think about gear?
Blood test this I mean, he already aura maxed me on the incline bench, so let's see. Yo, Chad, if we do a muscle up contest, though, I'm gonna cook him.
Fuck that shit.
If we do a muscle up contest, I'm gonna cook him, bro.
Fuck that.
You might got me on strength, but
nah, I'm not touching that shit. Fuck that calisthenics.
I'm take flight,
I'm
bro.
not that lean. Yeah, you're doing that shit.
Bro has a bigger chest than shorties, bro.
Sure, you're gonna get the shorties mad, bro. We taking the shirt off? Shit. I don't know if I'm ready for that, but.
I'm not rich, but keep me some business, bitches. A whole lot of blues in my pocket. Yeah, with a link, I ain't showing up. If I need me a grand, then I'm rolling up. Take a flight to the paycheck, I'm growing up. Look at me and my mans, I ain't owning up. I just shot for my face, they gon' blow it up. If I put me a 10, I ain't showing up. Left, I've been counting my cheddar. She get leaking up, bitch, or whatever. Then pressing my pockets, I'ma run it up. Niggas said they done that shit, I'm coming up. They like how you too funny, like what the fuck.
Hate these boxes, bro. Fucking two. I actually hate these boxes a lot, bro. Should I just hide the fucking tag? I don't like these boxes. It's kind of too high. You know what I mean? God damn, bro. This guy's shredded as fuck. See the vacuum? I can't do the vacuum, bro. I'm not that lean.
Bro, if you could do the vacuum, that'd be
Can I? He wants me to call.
Sunny wants you to give him a call. Huh? Sunny wants you to give him a call.
Okay.
You have his number, right?
Okay. So guys, give me the. Yep. That's totally fine. But you could have told us beforehand. You saw this happening. You understand what I mean? If you want us to leave, we can leave. I understand. I 100%. So he's like, can you call the owner? So you have his number?
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I thought maybe they wanted to like hire us professionally. It's like, hey, I didn't know this was happening or whatever. You need to like, you can't have people with their shirtless. One guy just canceled his membership and left a Google review.
No way.
And you got 3 complaints about you guys with 2 shirtless guys.
Right.
And he's like, if it's commercial, there has to be like a process done. You have to book it. So we do commercial shoots all the time, but there's like a process. You gotta book with us. We'll put notices and put you in the corner with like give you space for it, you know?
Yo, Chad,
And
do
I
we
was like-
mog? I don't know.
And I was like, okay, I got a little. He was very understanding and very nice. I got a little upset. I'm like, okay, you know, anyone who works for you can tell us beforehand. He's like, you didn't.
Yeah, 'cause they saw us do it.
started at the very beginning, be like, you didn't tell us you were gonna do this.
Yeah.
I'm like, you and your employees, maybe not you, your employees saw us with a bunch of cameras.
Yeah, they seen us with a whole bunch of
This is
shit,
not a
bro.
surprise. Don't act like this. Is
Yeah.
And we've had our shirts.
Is this the owner?
Yeah, it's like they've had. I said they've had their shirts off for an hour, and we've been shooting for an hour. Anybody could have told, hey guys, you can't do this.
I mean, the other guys were shirtless too.
Exactly.
I think it's because we mog, bro. I don't know. Chad.
That's fucked.
And
So what happened
everybody's
now?
Walking around saying hi to us, give me a pro.
Literally, bro. So what? He's gonna kick us off the gym now?
No, he's like, continue, just tone it down. He's understanding, and he's like, yeah, somebody quit and left a review, and he was laughing. He's like,
Yo,
That's
Chad, do we
fucked.
we need
knows.
to pull up that review.
yeah, I'm gonna try and find it. He's like, you could go right now. I'm not kidding.
Nah, actually, I want
If
to
you find the review, that
Right
is
now.
fucked. Like that is. Now you have to find the review. 2 black guys recording shirtless. I'm quitting the gym.
Suburban up like I'm with JSK. We look out the car when it's ready day. We gon' buy it and bargain, no layaway. Got my Glock 'cause I'm steady with a case break. We cutting up, bitch, put them hundreds up. Dracos, lasers, and beats, and no tummy tucks. Smoking gas in the beam, but we rolling blunts. Got the stew in the telly, I'm cooking up. Man, why your girl got her eyes on me? My head in a hole, but I need about 3. She talking about us, what the fuck is it we? I'm a narcissist, hoe, only worry about me. I got a Vandella, only run to the cheddar. Got the sailing run hoodie, no matter the weather. Once I trustin' on hoes, they can change it whenever. Take a Glock on mix, and I pull up a Beretta. All eyes on me, yeah. All eyes on me, all eyes on me, all eyes on me, yeah. All eyes on me, all eyes on me, all eyes on me, yeah. All eyes on me, all eyes on me, yeah. All eyes on me. They all on my dick, they gon' fly. We going up, bitch, going out like some stocks.